My name is Eileen Doran. We're here tonight with Trevor Gaffney, head groom to International Grand Prix rider Paul OShea. Sport on Horses is here, hoping to pass on some tips as Trevor explains his craft to the members of Kilrainy Riding Club.
Safety first here in the riding club, as you can see. It's like a Crayola. I can't be too far off, I know.
Are that or Aldi set of 20?
We're here with very active club member Thomasina Barron, who's volunteered her horse Ovidstown Ben. Riding club members were amazed that the top grooms all use scissors to trim a mane.
Yeah, no, yeah, you would just.
Do you want me to hold it so you've got a chance of getting through?
This isn't going to work, I don't think.
Don't go to the end of the blade. Just use the front of the blade. Now look what you did to me horse.
If you go far, and a lot of them are done like the way I do it. It's just the way that I was taught. But then some people say the Irish have a different way that they fold them.
Yeah, I fold
you know, yeah, that's just a different preferences.
And I ended with a row of cabbages down alongside of his which is not ideal either.
At this point, Thomasina was starting to get concerned.
And is it supposed to be straight, Trevor, or what?
You'll get there, don't panic.
But is it supposed to be?
It's just very important, you know, it's real.
As you can. You keep it really tight.
Yeah, it's tight from the top, because when you go to roll it, or if you have a horse that scratches, it gets, yeah, and once one goes loose, then they all.
Trevor answered many questions on the art of plaiting and was very encouraging about the attempts people made, including club chairman Grania Healy.
No, it's good. It's good.
Apart from the demonstrations, Trevor gave us a great insight into a typical show day in a top competition yard.
Your day would start basically, you'd just go up in the morning, you'd feed them, someone would feed them, you'd start to plait them. You know, you could take, if there's 9 horses to plait there, normally there's myself and another girl on the yard, Anne. We'd split the plaiting between the two of us and plait away, and then there's 2 other girls. Just start to get them ready, rug them up and bandage them, boot them. You know, it takes a while. You wouldn't see 2 hours going getting 8 or 9 horses ready in the morning, yeah.
In the current financial climate, the cost of bedding was a big issue with clubbers, and again Trevor passed on his knowledge from Paul's yard.
At home, the stallion yard, the bottom yard is on crumb rubber, the matting. It was put in as a trial to see what the horses thought of it and would it save the bedding. Yeah, it does save the bedding. The horses love it, they lie down on it. But again, it's a preference.
There was a steady stream of questions covering many aspects of stable management and grooming. John McManus had one such question.
If I'd known I would have...
a horse, right, and the mane always goes one side and then the other. What's the best way to keep it?
You plait it over, right? If you... I don't know, plaiting is better, but... If you just... if you bunch it over, right? Yeah. Just like this. Yeah. And get your plaiting band, right? And really bunch it really tight just here. Yeah. Okay? And make it the whole way down the mane and make sure it's really small. Say like you have it there again, right? And then just a little bit. Just little bits like that, right? So you bunch it here and here, and then just go the whole way down the mane and leave it for maybe a week. And then take out your plaiting bands, brush it over, right? And then just plait it halfway down for another 2 or 3 days.
And show day?
Where would you start? Show day, again, as I said, it could be depending on where you're going, but normally I'll start at, could be 5, half 4, 5, half 5. You go to the show, your first horse, you get your horses ready, you go and enter then, and you go down and put your name on the board, and you just, it goes from there. Then you see how many people are there.
And in his job, were there any horses that were particularly special to him?
I suppose you'd have to say again, Daydream, like she's won the most classes, like, you know, she's given us great fun, even away. She's won a lot of classes. But again, you have a lot of horses there. Like you have the Patriot, he's won a lot. There was a horse there called Jordan Lennon. He won his first international Grand Prix there with Paul a couple of years ago in Lumen. Like again, that was a great achievement. Like it was a great, for me anyway, it was great. Like to win his first 3-star international. You know, we were away, and then I jumped on a cup with him. And
in his career as a groom, Trevor has won many awards, but getting him to talk about them was quite difficult.
I won one in Kiernan's before, and I won them in Cavan, and I've won them in Bernadown. I won Groom of the Year as well. That was voted like on by all the riders, so it was a great honour to get it, like, you know. And then again, I won 2 out abroad. But it's, you know, they're judged on, mainly it's the horses, how your horses are turned out. And if you win a class, then it's a bonus that comes.
Okay, so Grania, we were here tonight with Trevor Gaffney giving us all his tips. What do you think of the evening?
I thought it was very informative, and it's always good to get tips from the top. And I think it's important that people always try and strive to be better in their preparation of their horses and their care of their horses as well.